Hey guys, we're Space Cabin. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Oliver. Welcome back to another episode of Space Cabin Plays Pokemon Uranium.
Yeah, so let's jump back into it. So we're just going to continue, and I believe we're on Route 6. And yeah.
How did you remember that shit?
Good memory, mate.
Good memory.
Oh, this, you know the bus Sean that you were talking about before and stuff?
Yeah.
We can catch them on Route 5 and Route 6 if you're interested in getting those.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
I'm pretty sure it seems like a pretty cool Pokemon.
Yeah.
I think it's like dark fighting type or something.
Yeah, it is like fighting type, yeah.
Or Summit. Something like that.
Something along those lines.
I don't know, that was like a combination of like a couple of different like... Isn't he fighting type?
No, he's Rock Steel.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's the evolution of that round thing. And it has sturdy.
Yeah, man. They're intense.
It looks like inappropriate for what it does.
Looks like you're unfair. I feel it looks fine. I have no...
Slash it! Oh, that's a sweet animation.
4 times ineffective. Okay, let's see, number 24. Beautiful.
Just does 0 damage. I don't think that's possible, to be honest.
0 damage?
Yeah.
As you know, I think you're right. I think 1 is the minimum increment. So you'll get there eventually.
Unless you got Splash.
That's true.
Yes. Just had a brace of sweet wraps for lunch.
Nice.
Some refried beans. Got some chili bean mixture with some tomatoes in it. Tomato, Mexican style tomato.
You're getting me hungry now, making me regret not eating before this before we started recording.
And then it was a spinach and a spinach tortilla wrap. Is that what that is? Maybe.
I don't know.
And then some Edam cheese grated over the top, and some shredded lettuce.
Yeah.
Iceberg, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good.
Quite the chef.
Yeah. Well, no. I'm like, yeah, the vibe is positive, and then you're like, no, I have to deny that. I'm not a chef. Get out of here. I have no cooking skill
You're
whatsoever.
like, the vibe is positive, and I'm like, yeah, I'll positively reinforce you, and you're like, no, why did you make it negative? I didn't make it negative.
Yeah, you did.
What? I complimented you.
You accused me of being a chef.
How dare you?
Which I'm clearly not. If I was to then say yeah to that, then I would be a terrible person.
You added refried beans to it, man. Like,
yeah.
If that's not being a chef, I don't know what is. Hey, are you prepared to test the level up thing again with the rare candy?
It's not going to work.
It might do. It may have just been that they didn't gain any health. Like,
that's not true, because they did.
I don't know.
We'll do it.
Faja?
Do it.
Did gain health. Oh,
Get fucked.
Oh. Okay, I think, because what's this thing you say?
Go heal.
Tunnel. Yeah,
heal.
we'll go heal.
Heal it up.
Probably could have done this between
Go
episodes,
heal.
but we did not really check that beforehand. That's okay.
Yeah, we've had a couple of Poke battles. It's fine.
We'll do some repels and stuff, or...
Look at that Tancoon.
Tancoon. Oh, I had a look at the Pokemon Uranium, like, wiki and stuff, and there are some cool Pokemon in this game, eh? Like, there's multiple Pokemon that learn Transform.
That's not a good thing, mate.
What do you mean?
You heard what I said.
Like, if anyone understands what Oliver means by this, please let us know in the comments below, but I'm struggling to understand. Also,
I'm thinking of organising an event where all the fans get together and we get to take turns
all the fans
beating Andrew over the head with rubber weapons.
Oh yeah?
Who would be interested in that?
Well, beating me up like rubbery.
Yeah, like, you know, I was thinking kind of like the swimming noodles.
Yeah.
But, you know, anything that could, you know, anything really.
Anything. Okay.
Alfred James Shaw with his is a wrestling legend and in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Of course.
Get him to suplex me or something.
Yeah. Or he can organise the fans, bring the weapons match.
Oh yeah. Get a cage going and stuff.
Yeah.
Big good.
Yeah. So you can't run away. You get that scurry on.
I mean, that would probably be my strategy, so not the worst idea. Oh yeah, but also there's like a dark Pokemon that learns Sketch a couple times, and
oh yeah,
yeah, and it like evolves even and stuff as well. And there's also like
okay, so when you search a new wiki, do you actually just search like?
I searched
Sketch?
Transform and Sketch. That's what I searched.
Do you actually?
Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah.
Do you actually do that?
That's what I did. I mean,
Oh my god.
there's one Pokemon that can learn like copycat, and it's called like it learns like all the copy moves. Like it's got learns like mimic, transform, all that stuff. So I think maybe we have to train that. I don't know.
Well, thanks for watching our Pokemon Uranium series. Due to unknown factors, we're gonna have to pull an end to it here. So.
You're making an executive decision here. He goes like, nope, Andrew, just based on the Pokemon you like to train, no, we're not having it. Come on, we need something that can like deal with radioactive type Pokemon when we come up against them.
Doesn't everything deal with radioactive Pokemon?
No, well, kind of, but everything we have is weak to radioactive Pokemon 4 times, so...
Well, isn't that what radioactive Pokemon do, though?
Yeah, but it's only because, like, they have 2 types, so we need some single-type Pokemon.
Well, either that, you just need a fast Pokemon, because your nuclear Pokemon are weak against everything as well, right?
Yeah.
So...
Speed is good as well.
So just get a Jolteon.
Get a Jolteon.
Yeah.
You intend to train something that's not native to this Pokedex?
Why not? Get it over.
Trade
You don't have a Jolteon in your Pokebank?
I don't know if Pokebank links up with this. I probably don't, to be honest with you. Oh, well, actually, speaking of trade, I was looking at the evolutions for our Rockman, and he evolves via trade on his 2nd evolution.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
How? Wait, what, in this game?
Yeah.
How is that possible?
Well, there's a trade feature, so we're going to have to do that at some point.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
Yeah, we'll have to like, do it using your computer or something like that, and we'll just do it that way.
Wait, which rock Pokemon are you talking about?
Huh?
Which rock Pokemon are you talking about?
Committee.
That thing.
Yeah.
That's right. That's what you call it, isn't it?
That's what it's called.
When is Cubblfly gonna goddamn evolve?
I checked that as well.
Yeah, and?
24.
Okay. I'm glad that you used up Rare Candy.
Super figure.
On our Firebird then.
That's good. Oh, I get where you're coming from. We could have evolved it straight away.
Well, not straight away, but... Well, actually, yeah, straight away.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's alright. Swallow sadness like a boss.
Let's get some, let's catch this little drill guy. Add him to the box.
More drill.
Drill.
He makes mods.
Literally. He evolves too. So
Who likes Gurren Lagann in the chat?
Everyone loves Gurren Lagann. Like, if you haven't watched it, it's like pretty amazing. It's like a mech anime, but like in it, like the robots are powered by your emotions. So like, as it gets like intense, people like, the more like the robots start transforming and shit. It's amazing. Like,
but it's like called Spiral Power, and a lot of it's like drill related.
Yeah, it's good.
Like
cool art style too. I like it.
Because they have like drill pendants that they use to like drive their mechs and stuff.
Well,
right?
there's a single drill pendant.
Oh, this is the only drill pendant.
Yeah.
But that's like
there can be only one.
But it's like powerful, right?
Yeah, it's not bad.
I haven't actually seen much, to be honest. I just saw one of the movies.
Oh, you haven't actually watched all of it, have you?
Nah.
Oh, they get to the point where they start throwing galaxies at each other.
Yeah, no, that's I have seen that.
Oh, you like not watch the first movie or something?
What? No, I watched the second one.
You're weird.
Why? It was just I didn't like the name of it is so, like okay. Can you say the whole name of that movie?
Teppen Toppen Gurren Lagann.
Yeah. Okay. So
no, but also you know,
I watched this probably like maybe like almost 10 years ago. So at that time I just couldn't even pronounce that. I mean I don't think I could even now.
I mean people refer to it as Gurren Lagann.
Yeah.
Like you know
exactly. No, but I mean the specific movie. So
but
I had both the movies.
It's a series. It's more of a series than a movie. I think they just made movies that like are maybe a shortened version of it, or maybe it's just like just in a movie form instead. They combine it together.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wait, so you mean that there's a episodic version?
Yeah, the main version.
Yeah. But that version is the same storyline as the movies.
Yeah. The movies is like a retelling of it, like not even like a reanimation, just like a recut version.
Hey, that's actually pretty cool. Means I don't have to watch it.
It happens in like a lot of anime actually. I think like
what other movie?
Madoka did it. The magical girl one. They did that.
I haven't seen that one either.
It's really good actually.
Madoka.
Like, yeah. It's like a deconstruction of the magical girl genre. So, if you know me at all, that's right up my alley. A deconstruction of anything.
Yeah, you like things that are self-aware and that are deconstructive.
Pretty much. That's really good though. Like it's just like I was just watching it, I suggest like giving it 3 episodes before you decide to stop watching it, because then you'll be like, I can't stop watching it now.
This is what happens with Andrew. He's like, this is a freaking good anime, and you're like, wait, when does it get good? And he's like, oh yeah, the last 2 episodes are really good. Like, and you're like, oh, it's a 75 episode long anime. Like, but if you watch right to the end, it finally gets good, and you're like, oh,
you saying that?
This was all worth it.
Have you seen Monster? It's a 75 episode anime. It's really good, but it's like way too long. Like they could have cut 20 episodes easy. I'm not sure where they would have cut it from. But it's just like, there's just fat that could have been trimmed from it, eh? But, it's good though. It's based in Germany.
Based in Germany.
Spoken in Japanese.
Yeah.
There's actually a dub, I found that out after watching it, but,
Little known fact, Germans actually all speak Japanese. Almost
That's true.
like casually, anyway. When a European or a tourist sees a German person speaking to another German person, they speak in German, because that's expected, but in their private kind of conversation, they usually use Japanese.
That's what I came to understand, really.
Yeah. With subtitles.
Well, yeah. Well, when I watch stuff, that's mainly how it happens, actually, to be honest with you. I'm mostly exposed to European stuff in anime and things like that.
Right?
Like have you seen, like, the Tanya the Evil? I think there's, like, an anime that ended recently.
You watch a lot of anime, don't you?
No, haven't watched that much recently, but,
Yeah, I haven't watched a lot recently, either. Just, like, obviously the new Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
A little bit. And I still have to finish. I still have to finish Gate, even though Gate is such a good anime.
That's right. You started watching, you got really into it, and then you just like stopped watching it, did you?
Yeah. Well, it was kind of like similar to like Spaceship Yamoto. I was just like, oh, something distracted me, even though I quite liked the anime, and then I'm just like, oh.
I just love how Gate can't go real deep on world building and stuff. Like the characters, like whatever, they're pretty disposable, but like the world though is amazing. It's just so like the things that they do, like they handle and stuff, and like it just like handles things like trade and like resource mining and this kind of stuff, and like what would actually happen if like a fantasy world combined of like a modern day Japan. Modern day Japan have fucking tanks and shit, so they rape them if they it's intense, like
Yeah.
like take like war prisoners, and then they're just like, wait, you took them as prisoners and they've been feeding like hundreds of thousands of people. You didn't just kill them all.
Yeah, man. It's
oh, it's just real interesting.
It's good stuff. Is that a wild Gligar? No, it's not.
Trainer.
It's quite cool. I like Gligar. I've always liked Gligar as a Pokemon.
There's some weird Pokemon that have like evolutions in this. Like we've discussed how Dunsparce has an evolution in this game. But
it looks like Drampar, right?
A little bit like Drampar, but more like elongated. It doesn't really look like Drampar at all, actually. It looks like a flying snake.
Drampar is literally like a flying snake.
It's like not flying at all. It's like.
It's a ground flying snake though.
How is it a ground?
It's like Falcor, okay?
Yeah.
From the Neverending Story.
I gotcha. Oh my god. Oh yes.
I finished reading the Neverending Story
Recently?
No, when I was younger.
Oh yeah, I thought it was a movie.
Well, it is a movie, but it was also a book. In fact, even the movie, the context of the movie is the whole movie is about a kid reading the Neverending Story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like it was a book. You're reading about a kid that's reading a book.
The
bookception.
Wait, is the story like that? I think it might be actually.
Must be.
Yeah.
Oh,
but like the whole it's quite interesting because the whole premise of the Neverending Story from the start is that it's like preparing you for that the story will eventually end and that you have to continue it on in your imagination forever. Like,
oh yeah,
because it's like like the whole concept of the story is that like the end of the book exists and therefore all this nothingness starts to appear, like where like nothing is ever going to be written about that area again.
That's really interesting.
And so it's like the whole book's about like the reader having to like intervene and be like, no, I refuse to let this fantasy world die, and, because I'm gonna like believe in it and stuff, and like bring it back to life, and all the characters inside the story are like aware of the fact that like stuff disappearing and stuff, and yeah.
Shit, that sounds like the kind of book I'd like to read. I mean, maybe it's a bit of like a kid's book, but
well, not really.
Was that a Rock Attack? Yeah, it was.
You're a genius. Is that a wild Pokemon?
No.
Oh god damn it. It's never a wild Pokemon.
I mean, like...
Train Cubblfly, it's going to evolve in one level. Stop infuriating the audience.
It's rock type, though.
That's right, it sucks.
You're like, stop infuriating the audience. Oh, God, so critical. It's going to evolve soon. It's okay. Then it'll have, like, it'll be better. It'll have, like, attack stats and stuff.
I hope so.
Attack stat.
I really wish we hadn't wasted that candy now. I mean, not that we knew at that stage, but we probably could have.
Oh.
Wow, this is going to be a great... Wow. This Dunsparce is actually...
Dunsparce's stats aren't too bad. I mean, it's mainly defensive, I think, but
They're atrocious, aren't they?
oh, well, I was not gonna win.
I thought it was like 360 base stats, like, you know, like really low base stats.
They may have got a buff recently, but I think it was like at least 400. Like anyway, it's not that great. Well, it's Ricky in our team. Like, I'll put that out there.
Yeah.
And I've also level 45 or something in this game. Like,
because the only person on our team who's not a complete trash monster is Turlard here.
I was looking at its stats though, and like its base stats aren't that high. They're like in the 400s. It's just that it's like dragon type and it's like good for this point in the game and stuff. Like maybe it's fine. It's okay.
Well, I mean, at this point in the game, it's decent.
Yeah.
Stop shitting on my dreams, Andrew.
Oh, it starts again. The music. We haven't had that happen in a while. Very little music looping's been happening.
I think last time we just missed it happening.
Maybe we shouldn't draw attention.
Finish him.
No.
Yeah.
I was checking if it's the last Pokemon.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Magnitude 5.
No, 5's not enough.
It should be. Do it. Oh no, you're right.
Oh god damn it.
Why is this Dunsparce wrecking us?
Why? Let's sleep.
Come on.
Alright, it's fine.
Wake up, baby.
It's all good.
It's Pursuit.
He's using Pursuit because he knows you want to switch.
I know.
This guy
good.
is
I thought the trainers are good.
intense.
He's gonna use Pursuit again. Is he gonna use it? Yeah, fine. See, the trainers in this are good.
He's like, swap it out. Swap it out, I dare you. Well, now if we swap it out, he's gonna die. So, well, this is bad news, boy. Oh no. He's like, this guy's not swapping. What a fool. I wonder if he's... Okay, it would be smart to use Pursuit now because... Oh, yeah. Because if we hadn't woken up, we would have had to swap. We rely on RNG here at Space Cabin.
Maybe we should use Slash actually the last time. Oh well.
Yeah, a little less variation there. Probably wouldn't have been a bad choice, but you know.
Get much from that, sadly. Let's use some...
That guy just beat the crap out of all of our guys, right?
Yeah.
Do we have any medicine left?
I think we got quite a bit of medicine. We bought quite a bit before.
I'll go to the medicine folder then.
Yeah, I can't seem to find it at this point. Maybe... Oh wow, we're out of potions pretty much.
Wow, look at the damage that team racked up. Well, I mean, it didn't help that one of our best Pokemon, which is also one of our lowest level Pokemon in the team, got one shot by a rock move by Dunsparce.
Yeah, I didn't expect Ancient Power to be honest with you. Yeah, it surprised me.
That bearded fellow with his majestic beard.
All beards are majestic. Well, someone's scraggly.
Whose beard is scraggly?
Oh no, no one that we know. But like,
Okay.
Actually, a friend of mine is scraggly. I will not call them out on a stream or recording.
Yeah.
Maybe the worst. Like, you know, I don't think they even watched our videos, but if they did, they tuned in for this one episode, and it's like, oi, you.
Yeah.
You got a shitty beard.
I would love to. You know what? I feel bad that I haven't shown some more support towards my mates who are doing their YouTube channel. I'm just gonna check out one of their videos. You know, like why not? Like it seems like a nice thing to do.
Yeah.
Like tunes in, it's like slander, just like
directed slander.
Like 30 minutes of just
it went off. All the stats went up. Yeah.
Personal attacks, like against this one person, and they're just like, oh my god.
Like all they do in their things is you know, give me shit. Oh wow, I got PP for Giga Drain. Okay.
Well, yeah, that does tend to happen, to be honest.
That's wait, fair when it should be enough. Endure. Oh, it's okay.
Did it? Oh, it would have been Silver Wind that did that. Yeah. Oh, we can sweep. Cubblfly can sweep. It's got all stats up.
It's gonna be great. I can't wait to rename this guy as well. So like, whatever his final evolution is, put a Chub in there. Everything's better with Chub.
Possibly.
It's poison type, poison dark. It's poison dark actually, so he could just stay in and use a bug type move.
Yeah, go for it. Get dusted. Get dusted. Oh, he's alive.
Bite. Oh wow, yeah, he used like something that's not very effective at all.
Wow. Wait.
Oh sorry, his ability Bloodlust like,
what heals him if he uses a biting attack?
Something like that maybe, or maybe just an attack. It's pretty cool.
That is actually really cool.
I think it evolves as well, so...
I assume it has a pretty bad, like, ability in order to bad stats to compensate for an ability that strong.
Oh, maybe. I don't know, there's some cool stats and abilities and stuff in this game. So
well, like a lifesteal style ability, like, seems like there's nothing really like that in the normal games, is there?
No, not really. No, exactly. So that's
really
cool.
A pretty common, like, mechanic, you know, it's not exactly like having a lifesteal on one of your attacks. I mean, there's, like, obviously Absorb and, Giga Drain and stuff, but...
I really like abilities, I think like abilities really add something to the game to make stuff more like,
Yeah, that was one of the few that and separating attacks into physical and special types.
Yeah.
Instead of just making the types dependent on what element they were.
Exactly.
Were like the two like primary good changes to the game since like Generation 1.
Only changes since Generation 1 to be fair. And they've changed the inventory screen a bit. Other than that,
well,
there hasn't been that many other changes.
Well, I mean, they've released a lot of new Pokemon and a lot of new attacks and buffed a lot of stuff and nerfed nothing. I think they just primarily buffed things.
But I mean more like just like a system-wide thing rather than like as a...
Well, then they came out with a whole bunch of Pokemon who were just like, oh, I'm Dragon Steel type, by the way. Get fucked. Just end your own life. Like, no. I don't want to do that. Just because you released a Pokemon that's like blatantly overpowered, and it's not like...
The Dragon Steel type in this, but I don't think there's any other Dragon Steel types in the actual Pokemon game.
There's not?
I don't think so.
Is there actually not?
Well, if you can name me one.
I don't know. So I didn't participate in those generations.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah. I'm just being facetious, really. But I mean, like I remember when I played 4th gen.
Ooh. He's learning a move.
Teach it to him.
Oh, it's melee paralyzed.
Thundershock, please. He's gone. Thundershock's gone. All right, good. See, I can predict the future, boys.
This guy's gonna evolve at some point. Actually, these the main Pokemon only evolve once, but they seem to have bigger evolutions. Because this game is Mega Evolution as well, but not till like way later in the game.
I mean, that Mega Evolution, meh, take it or leave it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I did train a Mega Beedrill.
Really, so.
I trained a Mega Beedrill, and then but you can't trade items for it. And then in Sun and Moon, they made Mega Beedrillite, an item that you just can't get. Pretty much, you have to get it.
Time or something.
You have to get it from like a special tournament that was like signed up for a limited time. So I'm like, oh, I guess that Pokemon is just useless now because Beedrill's crap, basically.
Beedrill's cool.
I mean, he's cool, but he's crap.
Cool. I've always thought Beedrill looks cool.
I was just like, oh my god, that's so upsetting. Like, why do that? Like, I don't know.
Just wrecks you.
Yeah, just decide to ruin your Pokemon
experience.
With yeah. I mean, I guess some of the mechanics are good, but those are the two main changes that were like smart to make, really.
Yeah.
I mean, going back to 1st gen, it's kind of annoying that you're like, Kingler. I'd love to train a Kingler, but Kingler is just like the worst Pokemon because it learns like Crab Hammer, and you're like, yeah, Crab Hammer. What a cool like personalized attack. Like this is sweet. I remember the episode where Ash was I think he was in the Elite Four, and he was versing a Cloyster, and it was like Kingler versus Cloyster, and Cloyster kept using like Withdraw, and he just kept using Crab Hammer, and eventually it smashed through Cloyster's shell. It was like, I mean, it was like, if you think about it in terms of a Pokemon battle, it was the stupidest thing of all time. Like the Elite Four guy is just like, all right, use Withdraw, like increase the defense stat, and Ash is just like, keep using Crab Hammer, and it's like it just takes a long time, and eventually you win.
Sableye.
Ignore it.
What?
What's the Pokemon we've already seen?
Oh, I'm gonna catch it at least though.
Okay.
But
yeah, I mean that whole fluff is pretty much ruined by the fact that Crab Hammer is actually a special attack and doesn't benefit from Kingler's high attack power in Gen 1, so he's kind of like, oh.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like Flareon was just pretty much unplayable until like just recently. Like it became, even when they separated the things that didn't learn any good moves to like justify it though.
I always liked Flareon. Flareon has cool eyes. You know, the pitch blackness.
I've always been more of a Porygon and Jolteon man myself. But then,
really?
Like, yeah.
Jolteon's like the least attractive.
Are you serious? Like, Jolteon's like the best one.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the best one.
It's on point.
Oh my god. It's the best one in terms of like potential, probably. I mean, like Vaporeon's alright in terms of being a special tank, but Jolteon's like a pretty decent sweeper, right?
Yeah, it's like really fast and really good high speed attack.
Yeah.
But just like visually, I like it.
But it's the back end of it is so stupid though.
It's fine. It's just like all like.
It's got like a spoiler instead of like a tail.
Well, it's all like, it's like a porcupine thing.
It's not cool.
It's not cool.
No. The cool ones are definitely in order: Flareon, Vaporeon, then Jolteon.
But what about like the other ones though? Like Umbreon and Embryon, they're pretty cool.
You know, Umbreon is not that high on the tier list, I don't think. But it's because it's real average.
Umbreon.
But yeah,
Like, I mean, like,
But Espeon is pretty decent.
Umbreon's like one of the like best, like mechanically out of all of them. It's like
I know. I mean, it's a great tank, right?
Oh, sorry,
it's like an annoyer.
Yeah, we said tier though. I was like, I'm pretty sure. It's
Well,
like,
I'm talking about the appearance tier, Andrew. Get on the right level.
I don't know, man. Like you use.
We're talking about something that doesn't matter.
Yeah,
you're talking about like their abilities and like using them in combat.
Yeah, I mean, Umbreon like looks okay. Espeon looks pretty cool. Like the cat one with like a double tail and stuff.
Yeah. That I like Espeon. Like Leafeon and Glaceon, I think you can just get rid of both of those.
Not the biggest fan. Sylveon's not bad though.
The fairy type naturally.
Yeah, man. What's wrong with that?
Well, a lot of things really.
Oh, you talking snap? Oh, almost a full up a level. We're able to like PP on like all our moves. 0, 1.
Fairy Wind. Why is Fairy Wind not neutrally effective against that?
Nah, Steel type.
Why is Fairy not good against Steel? I thought Steel already had enough resistances.
It's more like Steel, like...
was already resistant to normal and a lot of normal types.
They made Steel type weaker, though, in the later generations, so they made it, like, no longer resist Dark type and Ghost type and stuff.
Oh, both of them?
Yeah. I mean, I think Ghost used to be okay on it, but then, like, they made Steel... I made Dark deal normally and stuff, and yeah, they did a few things like that. It was pretty good.
That was cool about Gen 1, that, like, Steel types were really special, and it was, like... They're so strong, so they always have like...
There were no Steel types in Gen 1.
Gen 2, I mean. Yeah. I mean, Gen 1... when I say Gen 1, I mean like the first three generations.
When I used to play it.
Yeah, exactly. Before I stopped playing it.
Okay. And
basically like, before it went to like the next console.
You've come back into it now and you're like, oh, what have they done to my Pokemons?
Yeah. But no, I mean, I still enjoy it. I still enjoy it.
So you're not psyched about the new... You haven't seen the new Pokemon trailer, have you?
Well, isn't it just a re-release of the same game?
No, it's different. It's
So is it on a different map?
Huh? Like different map?
Yeah.
I think that might be pushing it a bit much.
So you're saying it's a re-release of the same game?
Well, no, it's like...
Does it have a different Pokemon list?
Yeah, different Pokemon list. So it's
really?
like if you play Black and White... Oh, Super Repel. It's like Black and White 2, which was like quite different. It was the same map, but you did it for a whole different order, and they even added some new regions and stuff. So.
Look at that thing!
Casnail.
It's Oh no, it's Casnail. Or Casnail.
Casnail? I don't know.
Look at that little dorky thing.
I just switched to the rock
type. It's
type.
got an udder.
I think this is the worst time to swap to the rock type Pokemon. Like,
he's got a little udder on his back.
An udder. I think it's a shell. It doesn't look like a shell, it's like an udder.
Yeah, it's an udder.
Like, everything that's great about it, the shell, I'm just like, you guys could spend a little bit more time on that sprite art there. Like, maybe look like a spot on it, then it'd be perfect. But
no, it's an udder. That's why it's like that.
You're like, nope, it's an udder, it's perfect.
Yeah, well, I mean, you designed an udder like an udder, and you're like...
Oh, it's ground type.
Ground water type, probably.
Yeah. It looks very similar to that, like the actual Pokemon that's like that, like the
actual Pokemon, which is like what? Oh, the Gastrodon, or no?
Yeah, I think that might be it. Yeah, it's like, oh my god, it's gonna.
Gastrodon sounds like it should be so much stronger than it actually is.
Gassy. Well,
please, Andrew, contain your.
We're getting wrecked by this.
Themes.
Why?
Was that a wild Pokemon?
Yeah, I think on the beach you can run a Pokemon and stuff, so that's not great. But
all right, we need to level up Cubblfly. So our last prerogative
of the day. Okay.
On this episode, we have to do it. Come on, man.
All right. I think we need to get to a Pokemon Center, so we should be there soon. We're on Route 7.
The blatant weakness.
Oh wait, is this gonna be what I think it is?
Oh, it's an old lady. Is it an old lady? Old lady?
Oh my god.
She's not old. She doesn't look old. Wait, she's definitely older than us, though.
What's that music I hear? Is that the Pokemon Center music? The Beach Rest House. Oh, beautiful. Rest my Pokemon.
The Beach Rest House?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing about Pokemon that I'd love for there to be in real life. Like, you walk into random people's houses you've never met before. I mean, I'm not sure I'd have the confidence to really do that, because I feel like I people deserve my respect. But you know,
why would you think that?
Say that wasn't the case, and I just felt like comfortable just walking into people's homes. But then they've just been like, yeah, take a nap, and I'm like, sweet, it's midday, you know. I don't have a job because it's Pokemon Land. I'm just gonna take a nap, you know.
I think living in the Pokemon would be sweet though. You just have like your Pokemon to be a trainer, just beat up some weaker trainers to get money. You subside that way.
Yeah, exactly. Like this guy.
Just save and turn off when you go to sleep. Like this guy's just pure Dragon type, and he's like got a low stat total, but his attack and speed stat are really high on this guy.
Really?
Yeah.
So he's like a decent Pokemon then.
kinda. He's more like, I don't know if you can train him, but like he's like quite explosive in a way. Like if you use the right move and stuff.
Well, what can he sweep? I mean, the dragon type moves are pretty bad for sweeping because they just basically aren't good against anything a lot of the time. But
yeah. But see now he's just flinching us.
Flinch luck. Flinch. Wow. Okay.
Have they increased the flinch chance in this game? Maybe this guy's got like an ability that makes him like better at this.
Oh my god! Please,
back to the house.
Do you remember when I said that flinch either gets you once or it gets you like 8 turns in a row and there's no in between? Oh,
yes!
Thank you.
It happened. There ain't no in betweens, mate.
Yeah.
Billy Joel would say.
Well, there was in betweens, as clearly there was. Oh, Cubblfly.
Philon.
Can Cubblfly withstand? No, I think we should swap it.
Swap it.
Otherwise, it won't get the XP. It might level up from the XP.
We have like no fighting type. Would be a good thing to have.
Barshawn, mate.
Barshawn.
Yeah.
We should go back. Should we go committee maybe? No, he's not very strong at this point.
Oh, he could, but yeah, I mean,
Farah.
I don't know if Farah can actually take physical
any damage at all.
Yeah. Just go off the rails.
You'll start freestyling it.
Well, it's like when it's like what is it?
Oh, look at that! That's a cool looking move.
Nice, that was pretty sweet.
Let's go again, mate.
Coupled pendulum. At first you're like, oh yeah, I can kind of tell what it's gonna do, and then you're like, what is it doing?
For the layman like myself, what is a coupled pendulum? Is that the thing that goes like ding dong and like?
Wait, am I thinking of the right thing? I'm thinking of the one that can't like it's one of the few mechanical systems that you can't really model with like classical mechanics physics.
Is it a perpetual motion machine? Is it?
No. It's a pendulum that has another pendulum in the like kind of like the pendulum goes down to a pivot at the where the weight would normally be on a pendulum, and then that pivot has another pendulum on it, and it acts like a crazy monster. Like you can't really predict how it's gonna. I think it's like a chaos theory type thing where like very small different input conditions result in like drastically different outcomes, so you can't really model it.
Now that you mention it, I think I remember like that when I did do physics and stuff at high school.
Yeah, because I'm thinking actually like a coupled pendulum, which is what I said, is when you have the pendulums that are like the suspension of the pendulums are connected together, as opposed to
I was just thinking back to physics at high school. It's so funny. Like people like just fell asleep in class all the time. Like, frequently. Like it'd just be like you just see people starting to doze off, and then some people would be like fast asleep and like jump back up sometimes and stuff. And then you just keep lecturing and stuff.
Well, like and our physics lecturer was an ex bodybuilder. He was a pretty cool guy. He was what was his name?
I don't know if it's university.
I know that. I'm not asking you. I'm asking the recesses of my brain.
Asking the audience.
Mr. Wickham, that's his name. Mr. Wickham. He had those like, cause you know, like when bodybuilders like retire. I mean, he wasn't like built anymore, but like when bodybuilders like later in life, they get huge calcium deposits or something on their like elbows. So he had these like protruding elbows.
Oh wow, okay. Like,
which we were like, for a long time we didn't understand.
Did you judge him for it? Were you like, what is that?
Probably. I mean, we were shitbag teenagers, right?
Possibly, yeah. Oh yeah, you know what's that's up here?
2.5 hours later.
I feel like Cubblfly will evolve here, otherwise I will smack him and be like, Andrew, you told me. I was like, oh, make it a whole ever stuff.
Well, that's alright, you know, if he lies to me, he's just lying to the audience as well, you know? And you guys will just see what kind of a guy he is.
I'd never lie to you guys. Spin throws?
We'll just let that sink in for a sec.
The fact that I would lie.
Just
I wouldn't intentionally lie. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Yeah, no, I realized that a while ago. I had this big revelation that Andrew's like,
I'm very earnest.
Yeah, he always believes what he's saying. It's just he's just wrong a lot of the time, and he just doesn't really take into consideration that possibility.
What's happening? Oh,
this blessed day. Look, okay. Flesh to metapod ratio. Flesh to metapod ratio. You got 2 seconds. I'm going 30%. No, 30% metapod, 70% flesh.
Like, are you asking me to do it because you're taking up the whole time? Like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like, it looks kind of like an abomination, but I like it. Like, just like little arms sticking out the sides and stuff.
I feel like I'm about right with that ratio.
60% metapod. Did you say? 40% mocha.
Oh no, I did it the wrong way around.
Yeah, I like it. It's like all green and stuff, and like I feel like,
God damn
it's beautiful. It's beautiful, mate. Let's take a look at Nymphflora.
Nymphflora.
Oh, it's
So
like
Nymph Chub, I guess, is the name.
Chub. Poison bar.
Nymphy Chub.
Let's look at these stats. Look at their attack stat. Oh,
doesn't know any physical moves, mate.
Let's go increase speed. Let's go increase speed attack. It's okay.
Why?
It's got
No.
Yeah, look at all these physical moves, mate. It's loving it. Actually, speaking of which, we can TM it up. I think it can learn Aerial Ace, which we have.
Aerial Ace? Oh, that's actually pretty sick. Is it still Bug Fairy type, or has it changed?
It is indeed still Bug Fairy type.
Oh, that's bad. That's the bad news, folks.
What? What's wrong with that type?
Well, I mean, if it was Fairy flying, would be a good spot, right?
What should we get rid of?
Giga Drain.
Giga Drain? Yeah. That would we learn it if we want to.
Yeah. I mean, Giga Drain's just not going to be useful on him, so.
I mean, the speed attack stat's better now.
I mean, it's not. I guess it's not going to be not useful, so that's probably fictitious. But
Yeah.
can it learn? It can't learn bulk up.
Frustration, hit of power.
It can't learn Brick Break, can it? Yeah.
I wish something could be greater than can. Nah, it's a bit.
Still no one with those fighting type moves.
How big is it? Like, let's have a quick look at the Pokedex. Oh, I know.
What girth does this Pokemon have?
I just like you don't get the entries.
Like it actually looks kind of scary. Like
yeah, no, it's kind of disconcerting. Is it crying? Is that a tear? Dropping
well, there's two like vestigial arms underneath its like main paws. Oh, that thing would actually be pretty freaky.
It's
like
1 meter tall as well. 1.1 meters. Weighs 20 kgs.
1.1 meters tall and it only weighs 20 kgs. I guess it's like quite fairy-like and yeah, maybe quite light.
That's beautiful.
What I'm hearing is if you grabbed it by the tail, you could swing it around pretty effectively.
Yeah, like that whole expression, like swinging a dead. You couldn't swing a cat in here or whatever.
Yeah, well, you could definitely swing a Nymphflora. But anyway, thanks for joining us for another episode.
I hope you guys like the look of the new Pokemon, and we'll catch you next episode.
See you next time.